Hello, this is a very quick look at the KiGO GPS tracking watch. This is a children's watch that allows you to track them when they're out and about. It comes really well packaged. It's got this little box which holds a lot more than I was expecting. To relay the GPS position back to your phone, the watch has a SIM card in it, so as well as buying the watch, you'll also need to subscribe to a Vodafone plan, either for within Europe or worldwide. The watch comes with a range of accessories as well as an instruction booklet. It comes with two different charger types, an EU adapter and a UK adapter. And it's charged by USB with this magnetic plate. So this is actually quite similar to the Pebble watch that I normally wear. Once you fire it up, you then have to download an app and you scan the QR code, and that adds it to your account, allows you to track where it is. You've got a load of different settings in the app, so it's well worth spending some time having a look through and getting this set up and making sure that you're happy with everything, whether you want it in 12 or 24 hours on the watch, for example. The watch itself is pretty basic. You've got a Velcro strap that just loops around, slightly thicker at the base, and the top section is just a nice basic digital readout. You've got two buttons which you press to control the menu, and you can't really see it here, but there are nice big icons there to make it very easy. So there's no text to read, it's all just pictures. There's an inbuilt flashlight, and the watch also allows for some basic communication between the app and the watch. So here you've got a range of different icons, and when you press the button, that icon will be sent to the app. What's great is they don't need to be able to read to know what these mean. So as long as you tell them that, thumbs up is okay and come home, the home symbol is come home, things like that, you can then send an image straight back to the watch, and it will take a moment or so and then it bobs up. There's no vibrating function on this, so it relies on your child hearing the beep. There's also the option to customize the watch interface. So if you're not a big fan of the rainbow, you can see here there's various other options available. And there is the option of turning the watch off directly on the watch itself. But as the person with the app, you will receive a notification to let you know it has been powered off. And then you can check the map to see where it was powered off, or you can just dismiss if you're at home and you're the one that's turned it off. When out and about, you can request the location of the watch. I actually struggled a little bit in some situations. Sometimes it did it quite quickly. Here I'm actually sat indoors, and you can see that despite waiting for several minutes, actually, it was connected, but for some reason it just couldn't locate the GPS. So I think indoor structures are obviously going to block the GPS signal, and that could prove problematic. When it did finally come up, it showed the position of the watch on Google Maps, and it also showed the position of my phone, so you could see where you were in relation to the watch. So it's a pretty cool little watch. I tried this out on my niece, who's about 2.5, so she's a bit young for this, but she did keep it on all day and it didn't really bother her, even though it's quite chunky at the bottom. The watch interface is fairly easy to use. You do get lots of email notifications as well. One thing I did find was that the app seemed to drain the battery quite quickly on my phone, so it was good to have the email backup. So if you needed to get a notification, you maybe want to set up a joint email address so a few people can get the notifications, and it'll tell you if the watch has been powered down and all sorts of things. I did speak to a few people at work who do have children, and while they like the watch and think it's pretty cool, it's a nice idea, one thing they did say was the location element. It would have been better if the phone could point to where the watch actually was rather than showing you on Google Maps, because if you're in an area such as a big shopping centre, you may not actually get a precise enough fix, and it's more than likely you just want to see where they are, which shop they've gone into, which way they've gone, rather than trying to find them on a global scale. But that's more a day-to-day thing. I guess if you're on holiday and you weren't sure where your kids have gone, this is where this comes in very useful. It's nice and simple. It looks pretty covert, so if it's the worst case scenario, the person who may be trying to take your kid won't know what this is, unless they've seen one before. It just looks like a nice little watch. The buttons can be a little bit sticky to press, but I think that will ease up in time, so it'll be much easier to press. And it would have been nice if maybe there's a little vibrate function in the watch itself, so that when a message is received, it doesn't just beep, it actually has a small vibrate to let your child know that they've got a message, and it might be something to say, are you okay, come home, all that kind of stuff. So there you go, that's the KiGO watch for kids. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. I'll put a link in the description below if you want to know more about the watch. I hope you found this short review useful. Thanks for watching.